And welcome back to Elite. We're doing some playing around with turning in credits, exploration data to try to get Elite. So we're here with a Python, and it's the custom paint job. Well, the red tactical. And I just thought it was a nice touch. A nice little view. Got the mercenary skull on the front and on the sides. And that's sitting in the dock. So, let's get started and see what we got. So, what happens when you go out to Witch Head and you scan over 200 service items? Well, okay. First, currently I am at 47%. So we're working on the Elite Exploration Elite, sorry. Working towards that, currently on Ranger. Let's see what we can do with this. So 47% right now. Alright, so we are in Haxon. And that is in LTT, sorry, 15514. Oh, sorry, 15574. Pardon me, I apologize ahead of time. Reading right now is not quite my best suit because I've got a visual migraine in one eye. So I'm trying to go on with the right eye alone. So apologize about that. Anyway. Alright, so let's see what we got. Okay, so we're going to go to Universal Cartography. This is what happens when you scan 200 objects, doing surface scans to 200 objects in Witch Head. So this page, we've got 3.9 million. Again, so let's look, exploration rate is 47%. Let's sell this data. That should give us a bit of a boost. Now, this is the first time I've sold any data to this station. So that just made me at least cordial. Alright, so one page to sell. And that hasn't updated yet. We're just going to have to see if that does. It should update very soon. Alright, so let's find out what is our message here. Okay, reputation change. Good for that. Another reputation change. Okay. Not the message I'm looking for. See what we got anyway. Let's get back out of that. Go back to the home. What exactly did we make? So this system also does scan missions. We should be almost friendly with them now. At minimum, we're cordial. Yeah, that was a lot of data. So, controlling faction. Currently on lockdown. Interesting. So, they still have some assassinate missions. So, controlling faction, we are currently neutral. We are almost friendly. We're also almost cordial with them. I have a feeling this has not updated yet because we already got our cordial. Let's give this system a moment to catch up with us. I know we're better than cordial. Refresh. Looks like the stream might be having some issues. No, it still says we're neutral. No, we should be much, much better than neutral. See if this updated yet. No, it still says 47%. That's a lot of data to sell. To not go up 1%. Because I scanned, like I said, scanned 200 objects. Let me see if I can improve the stream quality for a moment. Let's See if I can adjust the settings without restarting it. So bear with me. Also got a little music to play and enjoy and listen to. Let's see if that improves our stream quality a bit. I really hope so. You know what? Let's increase that a little more. Looks like the network latency is fine, or network throughput is fine. That should really help. There we go. That should be 1080p again. Cool. Alright. Okay, so it did update. Went up to 51%. So getting closer, but still. It's a lot of experience to grind on Ranger to get Elite. That is my closest rank. So we got to go up 1.5, almost exactly 1.5 ranks. Alright, let's see if that updated. Our reputation should have increased as well. Alright, so controlling faction. What missions do we have? Yeah, see, we're friendly now. So servers are taking a little bit of time. So the only options we have at the moment, and these are federal, right? Yeah, these are Federation. So that will count towards Federation rank as well. So we got wet work, assassination job. Now let's try the assassination job. Where is this out? So we got to find this person. Interdict them. Oh, I better make sure I've got an interdictor. Pardon me. Let's go to outfitting. Apparently you can buy just about everything here. Need to be able to interdict them so we can get them out of Super Cruise. That will definitely help. So let's go to internals. And what do I have here? Let's see. Module reinforcement, yes. SRV bay we will need, but probably not right now. Shield generator, oh yes. Need the cargo, so let's take this out. Alright, actually, yeah, let's take that out. Let's put that in storage. So we're going to store this. I might... Let's see, we should be able to get a frame shift interdictor here. FSD interdiction. Interdictor, there we go. We don't need to go with 3A. 2B should do fine. Actually, it's 3. What's the difference? 9 seconds, 11 seconds. And this is a little bit lighter. Yeah, let's go with the 2. And we're going to buy that. There, now we got an interdictor. Now we can't do planetary landings, but we can go after ships that are in Super Cruise. And that's the goal. Okay, so let's change our fire groups around. Fire groups are on the right-hand panel. And we want, let's see, FSD interdictor. Frameshift drive interdictor, let's put that on 2 with advanced discovery scanner, so it's basically on the same channel, same fire group. Now let's go back and check and see if that mission is still there. I haven't done one of these assassination missions in a while. Usually when I used to do these, it was I would get things like anacondas that were way overpowered, and I was not ready to handle those. So I guess we'll find out. Strange Wake Solutions, gonna get some of those. Telemetry suites, medium increase. And we gotta go 11.5 light years, which is easy. Let's go ahead and take that one. And then we'll come back later and see what other places or missions we get. There's a lot of transport missions. Oh, there's surface scan ones right there. Well, that's salvage operation. Never mind, that's not surface. Salvage. But I do know they do give surface scan missions here. Those get a bit grindy, but if you need to make some money, they are a good way to make some money. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Alright, so we need to plan our route to our destination here. So let's go down. Up there it is. And by the way, this is a fairly well modded Python that has a jump range of 25 light years with the current layout. Not too shabby. 27 unladen, 25 laden. Not too bad. So let's go out and see what we can do to assassinate this pirate or deserter, whatever it is. Assassination mission, so we gotta hunt down the ship. Let's see if we can do it and see if the Python's up to the task. We have military grade composite and a pretty good layout of weapons. This is where a little PvP action comes into play. Would love to use a vulture for this, because that vulture is a lot less expensive to replace, but also very tough. However, the Python has a lot more damage, much higher damage per second. Woo, Type 9. That was close. Look at how they're way, they're big. Big. Alright. I can't boost if I have my landing gear down. Let's get that landing gear off and get away from the station.
Clear the station perimeter. Watch your station, Commander.
Scan me all you want, I don't have anything illegal. And off we go. On the hunt for pirates. There's a pirate lord. So probably gonna be an anaconda or something similar. Hopefully not a big wing. If it is a wing of 3, then I can probably deal with that. As long as it's not 3 anacondas. Alright, so best thing to do when you get these, first thing to do, scan the system. Either scan the system or you scan the data point. Okay, so it's telling us approximately where to look. So we'll keep that message. And it gives us a mission update. Good deal. And let's... Here, we should have... We scroll on here. There we go. We need to look there. Full fuel. Good to go. Okay, right now for a power plant, I am running a size 6 power plant in a size 7 slot. And that gives me the lightweight so I can get the jump range. But I am running a 6A to modules. So as you can see, we are not maxed out on power. However, it is pretty close. We're running very tight to the sleeve, but enough to where if we take some damage, we are definitely not going to lose our power generation capabilities. So it's going to take us a minute or two to get here, get to that area. Pity I don't have the surface scanner in this week to get some more exploration data here. Can't really sell it where we're at though. Contacts, what do we have? So we are looking for, let's see, we got a target body, pirate, sorry, Pirate Lord Mal Porter. So that's what we want to find. Contacts. So, Mal. Where are you, Mal? Probably not close enough yet. So we'll go out to this body here. That's where the target's supposed to be near. Chances are we will either find them in Super Cruise, or we might find them at a unidentified signal. Now let's see if we can take a pirate lord down. Let me know if the music selection is decent. This is non-copyright sounds, one of their various playlists. So it's here very specifically so we can use it on streams and enjoy it. This one's got kind of a techno feel. It's not bad. Not bad. I like it. So hopefully everybody else does. But let me know if it's not it, if it's not quite suited or not enjoyable. Leave me a comment, let me know. Okay, now we're close enough. We should... Nothing yet. Okay, maybe we gotta get a little closer to scan it. There's a lot of signal sources right here. Low wake signal. Security service. Okay, so this is all just planets and stuff in the distance, or in the area. We should be close enough. We should start picking up our target or finding it. It's Let's unlock the target and relock it. So we can force a rescan. There we go. That scan is what I wanted to happen. Where are you, little pirate lord? Until that finish scanning. Now we have an unidentified signal source, but that's going the wrong way. I'll check it out because that could be could be something to do with it. I'm not sure though. Who knows? We might find a little bit of action there anyway. Do we have any other contacts yet? Nope. Well, let's go find out. Those degraded emissions, though. Yeah, never mind. That's not going to be it. That might be, that's like remnants. That's unexplored. And let's go back to where we're supposed to go. I wonder if this is one that's going to be atmospheric. Be a little different. Haven't seen one of those yet. I'd welcome everybody to the stream. Looks like we gathered a couple more viewers. So we're just jamming to some tunes and right now doing some pirate hunting. Turned in some exploration data. Yeah, it didn't go up as much as I was hoping. Yeah, 51%. So I got 1.5 ranks left and I'll make elite on exploration, so I might have to take a long trip for that. I'm not going to drag everybody along to do that though. That's quite a bit of time. It's going to take a lot of scanning and jumping. Right now we are looking for a pirate lord. This could be our guy. Slow way down. Another threat 0. No, not gonna work. Not gonna do. I've never seen one of these that's actually on a planet. I guess let's keep on getting closer and closer and closer. Some low energy wakes, so no ships in Super Cruise in Saria. Let's try not to crash into the planet. Yeah, I'm going to line up so we're at least on the bright side, or hopefully on the sunny side. Alright, so what do we have here? Keelback, Cobra, Cobra, Cobra. Scanning. Before we go into total planetary flight, let's find out what these other ships are. And we don't have any other search criteria or prompts. Security service, security, don't know. Keelback, probably not it. Yeah, let's find out what the keelback is. Where are you at, keelback? There you are. You're probably not our guy. Nope. You're wanted, but you're not the one. You're not our mission. Alright, so the Cobras are gone. Okay, that's strange. Maybe I do have to go down into the atmosphere. I don't see any other markers here. Okay, something doesn't seem right here. Those are security service. I'm not sure this one is going to work out. It's unexplored. What are you? You're security service. You don't count. So we should have somebody around here, but we don't. Well then. We're at the planet, so I'm not sure. Target ETA, so we're either too early or too late, huh? Okay, should be in Super Cruise, somewhere around here. At some point. Should be showing up. Okay, so we are 5:31. What time did it say? ETA is 5:35. Oh, we're early. That's why I don't see it. We're a couple minutes early. Alright, I guess we gotta wait a couple of minutes and look around. Keep an eye out here. We should find them somewhere around here. It's one of the pains about doing these missions like this is you end up waiting a lot for the time to roll around or for the target to show up. It's an Eagle. Are you Eagle? Where are you at? You're with somebody. You're security service. So are you. You're not it. Get your scan data anyway. Alright, so what time are we at now? 32. So it's got a couple more minutes before that critter's supposed to show up. So, curious if we have to do the interdiction or if we're going to find it at a specific spot. Usually you have to interdict them. Because I don't have a lander, so planetary right now is not an option. I don't want to abandon this mission. Oh, there it is. Woohoo! Lock. Ah. Whoa. Alright, we were at minimum throttle and we went zipping by. That's what I wanted. Let's hope that, oh, you know, I gotta fly away from it. We're going in circles around it. Try getting away from it a little bit. Come on. There we go. Alright, what do we have? We got several ships. Pythons. Asp. Python. How many wings do we have? Really? Woo! He's doing my shields in. That hurt. Okay. Okay, this is like seriously shredding my shields. So I got a group of 3 I gotta mess with. Come on. Okay, this is not good here. Well, I do not have quite as tanky as a Python as what I need for that. That wasn't good. That downright hurt. Get the shields back. Let's see, can I get the... Wonder if I can get that point back. Go in and just start firing on that Python, because that Python is what shredded my shields. I need to take that Python down very, very quickly. Okay, let's see if I get another chance. There it is. So I just need to drop in, get the right weapons online here. Get the weapons charged up. And full power to shields. There we go. Let's try this again. Get rid of one of his helpers. Ow, 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 ow. Boost away, get your shields back. Come on, shields, come back. One down, come on, I need all 3 of them. Okay, I think I'm out of weapons range for the moment. Yeah, I want to stay in the instance. I just need to get my shields back. And we'll go back in at him. Okay, I got the heatsink. There we go. Weapons and shields. I want to kill this guy as fast as possible. Yeah, I'm still doing damage to his shields even though he's trying to get rid of it. He's just chaffing, and that's not helping him much. Just a little bit. Chaff, you coward, chaff. Okay, if I can shred this ship, that'll help. This is doing the most damage to me. That I can tell, anyway. This is a fight. Okay, let's get away and get shields back. Of course, that's going to get that Python a chance too. Right now I got 3 guys picking on me. I think I've got maybe 1 more shield cell bank. Come on. Come on, shields, get back up. So he's going to get his shields back first, but I have hopefully more damaging lasers. I might have to get rid of some of these other guys first. I'm not sure. Ow, that hurt. Man, they made this Python turn like a cow. You coward, using chaff. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to take this guy out by myself like this. They are just whittling my hull down. A little too far. Gotta get away enough I can get in a super cruise. Alright, so no pirate hunting right now. Not with this ship. It just isn't quite up to that par. Not when it's 4-on-1 or 3-on-1. Okay, no. Not gonna do that. Okay, well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say hell with it on that mission. Okay, we gotta find... Yeah, I know, I got a mission there. Let's see. Go back to... There's an LTT. Oh, there it is. No, that's 613. Alright, now I gotta find my system again. A lot of LTTs. Lots and lots of LTTs. I wish it wouldn't update like that. I know it's trying to update everything in this area, but update the list as you go distances, but I don't like it when it jumps back up to the top when I'm not quite at the bottom yet either. Five, 5, 7, 4, that's all I need. Okay, let's head on back and see if we can get some different missions, because that isn't working out. Unfortunately, like some YouTubers, I don't have 1 billion credits plus and a totally maxed out, fully engineered Corvette. Not yet. Oh, eventually. Eventually we'll get there. But that's why I came to the system, is to finish, see if I could grind some more federal credits. Federal ranking. Because I'm pretty close. I got lieutenant. Can't look at it while I'm in hyperspace. There we go. Now I gotta find the dock again, which is amongst the list of many. Axel, there we go. Might actually bring the Vulture over here for this, but even with that, I don't think the Vulture would have done very well with that. It'd been a lot more maneuverable, but it doesn't have the firepower that the quite the firepower that the Python has. Now they whittled me down to 21%, and that was with military grade composite. And my shield cell, like I said, I used 2 shield cells. Now I do have point defense, so if they shoot missiles at me, chances are those are going to get shot down. But I might have to change one of those points back to chaff. Those utility mounts back to chaff. And, you know, just, well, if they chaff, I chaff, and they can't hit me either. Or at least it lessens the ability of them to track me with turrets and gimbaled weapons. Of course, the one thing with the AIs is they have absolutely perfect aim with fixed weapons as well. Well, at least most of the time they seem to. They use aimbots, you know. Yeah, they're bots anyway, so yes, aimbots. For the amount of repair costs for a ship to go against those pirate lords, especially after the all the engineered weapons and hulls and all that stuff came about, there's a pretty high likelihood that you need to have a pretty well engineered Anaconda or Corvette to do that. In fact, the Corvette would have slaughtered those. So I don't think I'm going to abandon that mission. I got to see how much time we have to do that mission. Looks like we just have that one time to do it. Oh, hey, look, I got a bounty on my head. For 5 days. Yeah, we only got 23 hours to do that mission, so it's a one-day mission. So I might have to abandon that mission, because I just don't have the ship set up right for that, and the Python I don't think is quite up to that task. Of course, I could bring the Anaconda here, but it's going to take it a while to get here. I might have to do that anyway. The Anaconda has a much better weapons loadout. Should, and it has a pretty good armor layout too. Should be pretty well set up. Should be able to handle that a lot better anyway. Okay, so I got the Python here. Yeah, you know what? I'll pull the Anaconda over. I'll request the Anaconda and also the Vulture. I'm going to end up just pulling my ships here, I guess. Well, let's see what it's going to cost to do that. I think I got like 90 million right now. Yeah, a little over 90 million. Yeah, even with FA off, I couldn't turn this Python fast enough to keep up with all three of the attackers. So hostile here, but we don't have a bounty on our heads, so that's good. Bounty's in the other system. Yeah, we'll see what it'll take to see if we can get further. Yeah, scan away. Not much you can do about it. Whoa! Kind of cool to watch when the thrusters and all the different thrusters run. It's doing the landing sequence. I'm gonna have to play around with that camera suite some more to get it fully set up. Ugh. Okay, so we're only taking out one of those. We're looking at 63,000 in repairs. Ouch! We'll get that repaired. Repair, repair, repair. Alright, shipyard. Let's, I definitely want to bring the Vulture over, so we'll transfer the Vulture. Don't need that. We bring the DBX here. Transfer that. Yep. And in fact, I'll bring that in the Vulture. Yeah, it's going to be 2.4 mil to pull the Anaconda over, so I'll leave it there for now. Come here, we'll bring Ghost Pepper. Transfer. Continue. So unfortunately, that is going to take a little while, and I'm not going to keep the stream up. That's 38 minutes. That's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, well, while that's happening, let's see if we can find a couple other missions that will work. Now, Ghost Pepper, that's a pretty potent little ship. Not sure how it's going to fare against Python, or a group of ships like that. I know it'll go. It does fine against a Python. It can take down a Python, but it can take out those other ships pretty fast too. Again, it doesn't have quite the firepower and damage per second as the Python does, but it's a lot more maneuverable. So chances are it's going to get hit less. Alright, so let's leave that one. Let's see if we can get some other missions knocked out real quick here. So Aerovate. Okay, well these will get us bases. So this is going to Cleve Hub. That's going to McMahon. Okay, let's take that. And we'll take that. See if we can find some others going to Aerovate. Zeta, no, we don't want any of those. There's massacre missions, which that's going to be what the Vulture is going to be good at. So I don't see any others going to Aerovate right now. And these are non-Federation. There's one to Aerovate. That's going to an outpost. Yeah, as long as it's not, it shouldn't be too far out. Aerovate's not that bad. Okay, I should probably go ahead and bookmark, or yeah, put a bookmark on this one. Of course, I got other ships here, but doing the bookmark makes it easier to find it. There we go, and my other ships should be here. See if we can try a couple of more aggressive missions after we get the other ships. So I guess I need to do a little more engineering work for the Python.
Docking labs retracted. Go for departure.
Get offset from the traffic, and let's see. Find our mission target. There we go. It's behind the station. Hi, the Cuber. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just knocking out grinding some missions. Trying to raise Federal and Exploration rank a little bit. Of course, Exploration rank, that's halfway to the next phase. So I got one and a half more levels to grind to elite. So that's going to take a few more remote missions. That's not going to be tonight, though. A little hard to get that done in one evening. I wonder, can we get an external ship view during this? Nope. This is a loading screen. I don't know why I'm scanning Aerovate. It's not going to matter. Well, mission target. Usually gives you mission to mission target info. But we have a station we're heading to here, so... Do we have any others close by on the way? No, we don't. So how far are we going here? Not that far. Yeah, that's doable. Oh, we're not in, that's right, we're still in the other station. I want Aerovate. No, 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 get out. Oh, there it is. Thought it gave me the wrong one for a moment. Let's go this one, because I'm wanted in this system, and that's for the Pirate Lord. I'm not quite ready for that one tonight, at least. We want to go this way. Curious how the Python would work if I went with all pulse weapons with kinetic damage. The kinetic with modulation. So it does kinetic damage only. Well, it'd do heat and kinetic. But I really like the close range devastation I get on their hulls with the multi-cannons. Alright, so let's find our targets. So how many we have? We have 3 total? Yeah. Start with the closest and work our way out. Then jump out. Yeah, so the reason I'm also trying to grind federal rank is so I can get up to the point where I can get a Corvette if I want it. Which I'm not too far away. I am at Lieutenant, so I think I have 1 more rank to go. Maybe 2. Not too bad. Oh. Okay, let's try not to go silly fast past our targets. There we go. Pay attention to the flying. I know I've been here many times before, but not hostile. Because right now I'm in a Empire power, Valsling Duval. So I also am planning on doing some more grinding to get the prismatic shields again. That'll make my shields much tougher. Hopefully last quite a bit longer. I also need to check and see if I need to make sure I've got augmented or thermal resistance on my boosters. That'd probably be better. Got it set up for thermal and kinetic resistance for augmented, but it's doesn't give you quite as much protection, but it gives you more kinetic resistance itself. Even though they shredded my shields and most of my hull, everything kept functioning, so that was at least a good trial. It told me that I have some work to do, but it wasn't too bad. Now, I know the Anaconda does some pretty good amount of damage. I think it has better DPS capabilities if you set it up correctly than the Corvette. But I really need to get the hull on the Anaconda upgraded to military, at least military composite. I'd like to upgrade that to reactive, then put thermal resistance on the hull, on the reactive armor. But that's gonna cost, I believe, a little over 200 million to do that. So not quite ready to do that yet.
Docking completed. Ground crew have been dispatched. Welcome to facility, Commander.
Mission board. Let's see what we got. Now, by the time we get these done, the ghost peppers should be delivered. That's not going back where we came from, so I don't care about that. About this, anything going back where we came from? LTT, no, 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 no. No. Okay. Next. This is the one thing that's really nice about the Python and why I brought it to the system in the first place. Okay, yeah. The Python can go to outposts. In fact, it's the biggest ship that can go to every station.
Pad detached complete. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
That's kind of a really nice benefit, especially if you're doing cargo missions. Bump. Yeah, I know. I got a fine.
Result in a fine, Commander.
I know. I'll pay the fine at the next station. Oh well. No harm done. It was shields against shields. Of course, I did take a little bit of the shields away. Like 30%. Oops. Yeah, I could start going with the ramming techniques, I guess. With a lot of the NPCs, because I've had NPCs do that to me. Where they just continually try to ram me to break my shield down. But if you have better shields than they do, you last longer. Their shields will break before yours do.
You have exceeded the station exclusion zone. Goodbye, Commander.
Yep. Thank you, goodbye, and I'll pay my fine when I land again. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I should see what that did. Made any progress? 24. That's not too bad. See, on Empire rank, I got up to Lord. 31% on Lord, and that was mostly from all the missions I was doing out at Quince, which I'm gonna probably take this back out to Quince. Python or the DBX. Just go back out to Quince and grind some more scan missions to finish that off. And to get some more cash. In fact, I'll probably do that just to get the cash coming in again. If these don't start picking up. So it's supposed to be able to do scan missions here as well. Haven't seen any yet, but it says you can get them. And this was just for the delivery. Oh. The medicine delivery. Alright, so the ships should be being delivered very soon. So I need to put the lander back in this, because if I'm not going to use the interdictor, if I'm not going to need the interdictor, then I'd rather have the lander. Or maybe I should put some armor in this. Put a hull reinforcement in it instead. Make it a little more combat tanky. I haven't unlocked the engineers I need yet to do the armor and the hull reinforcements. Or the hull engineering to get improvements. I've done weapons engineering, FSD, shield booster, but I haven't unlocked what I need to do grade 5 shield boosters yet. If we get it in there in time, okay. Yeah. Oop, did that too fast. And okay, we should be able to get those. Okay, mic is back on. That's good. Had to reset my microphone because my mouse decided, my USB mouse decided to quit working. Don't know why it's doing that. And when I reset that, it reset the mouse. Or they reset the mouse, it glitched the mic off. That handed in. Okay, I know I don't meet your requirements yet. Aerovate, is that going back to where we came from? No. Decline. Where's this one going? Decline. You'd think with the likelihood there'd be a lot more offered here. Well, a lot of them are going to McMahon Dock, so it should be... in fact, all of them are. It's all going to the outpost. Let's see, how many of those can we rack up? Now, these are the best missions if you're doing rank, because they're one way. You get paid when you make the delivery. You don't have to go back to collect. Okay, so that gives us another stop there. The ships should be in pretty soon, though. Hopefully any minute. Okay, so the silver... yeah. So this will be our last stop here, and then we'll go back, deliver the outpost, the stuff to the outpost, and then the ships should be there after that. There we go. Now we'll get out of mass lock range. Alright, what do we have here? Yep. Acknowledge we're heading that way. So looking to see if that rank went up to 20 from... well, the lieutenant rank went up any yet. Not yet. Yeah, I gotta finish one of these ratings, so at least getting up to Rear Admiral would be nice on Federation, because then I can get any ship that Federation has. In fact, I already get most of them. It's just Corvette is the last one that I have to unlock. Could get a drop ship. But those things handle a lot worse, but they are very tanky. And the nice thing is they do have a lot of gun ports. So that actually might be a really good build to do. Or does it fly? It turns slower than the Python, but I can put turrets on it. And those will track everywhere. They'll track their entire arc. I don't have to see them, I don't have to aim them, I just have to tell them to, I just have to activate them and select the target. Of course, I haven't done a build with that yet, so I'll have to play around with that. It's going to take a bit more money to get that weeded out. So for anybody that is interested in doing federal rank, at least this is viable. Not sure if it does. If they do the scan missions here, then it'll be really good. If not, well, it's not going to rank up quite as fast. They probably fixed it. However, for an Empire rank, Quince is definitely the place. Okay, so there's a conflict zone, so at least with the conflict zone we can get combat bonds. That's what Ghost Pepper is going to be for. That is my dedicated combat ship. Python's not quite there yet, but it's getting close. Hey, they're happy to see me. They're rolling out the carpet. Okay, so so it did go up a little bit. It was, well, no, it's still 24. Nope, didn't go up yet. So we're at 24%. Get a couple of these missions in, it should bump it back up, but the grind. Pretty much any rank that you want to get to is a grind. However, some types of missions, you get a faster increase on it. Right now I'm just trying to build some reputation so that I can afford to do or get the missions I need to do the leveling and the grind. Let's take that off. Okay. And mission board. Get this handed in, and let's get back and prepare to receive our other ships. And hopefully some better scan missions. Alright, so do we have any increase from that? Not yet, until 24%. Okay, do they have anything going back to... I don't want that. Those are all going back to... Those are just delivery. Those are we needs, and I don't have what they need. Massacre, 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 nope. Don't want to do any more of those deliveries here. Alright, so nothing here. Alright, let's get out of here. We came, we saw, we left. I bet the con tower just really loves that. Or the flight tower. I bet they just really love when ships like boost out of there. Have a ship breaking the sound barrier right out your window. Alright, we need to... It's landable. I don't care. Don't want to do that mission right now. That's the other one. Yep, so Kremen's our last, that'll be our other delivery. And then after that, our ships should be in. Hopefully this isn't going to be like 1 or 200,000 light seconds away from the beacon for this outpost. Had a couple, like, in fact I had one today that was one planet that I went to scan that was 330. Took a little while to get to it. Nothing crucial, but took a little time. No. Okay, why do we have a mission listing here? But I don't see any place to do a mission here. That's interesting. Well, I think they rescheduled the or relocated the targets here. It says Aerovate, which we just came from Aerovate. That was interesting. Don't know why it wanted me to go there. Okay, well. There we go, there's the dock. I should have probably checked that a little closer before we even jumped out of here. That's totally my mistake. Still, it was interesting that it said we had a mission at Kremen, and there's nothing there. If we can get it there in a couple more minutes, they'll give us a bonus. Well, imagine that. Yeah, it's going to take quite a bit of grinding. Okay, so if I got 5% of my Ranger rank from 3.9 million exploration credits, that means I'm going to need 30 million? 20 million. I might be able to do 20 million. And 20 million credits worth, and maybe get to the next rank. No, more than that. About 30 million. It's going to take a bunch. Okay, well, we'll also have to see as soon as I go back to the other station or the other system, to LTT. We're going to see if we've got the scanner missions being offered to us yet. Which, a couple of searches I did said that they do offer the scanner missions. Guess I need to retitle the stream, say, or list the video once it saves, and just call it "Turning in Exploration Credits," and then getting our butts kicked by Pirate Lord. Hey, but I didn't lose my ship. They were very important. Know when to run away. And that was definitely the time to run away. I think I definitely need a bit more tanky shields on this. That would help. I'll have to check because I don't think I have the shields maxed out on this yet. I gotta check on my outfitting on this. Although I really do need to commit to the grind to get the prismatic shields. Since I'm in that faction anyway, or that power. I am in that power, but currently I only have 2 merits because I have not started that grind yet. Okay, McMahon, let's deliver this and get back to the other system. Oops. No, I don't want to accept a new mission, I want to hand them in. Alright, it says I have a mission to hand in, but I can't hand it in. Which means my cargo hold is full. Do I have any payments I can sell? I don't have any goods to sell, really? Oh, is that it? No. Ah, wrong column. Okay, so I've got missions here, right? I got at least a couple of them. Yeah, McMahon Dock Outpost. We're here. Cargo is copper, yeah. There's another one. Got material rewards. Oh, I wonder if I'm full in materials. Don't think I'm full in materials. Data, I can see I might be full. Data is full, that's a problem. And let's make sure we got material space. Oh, I got a little bit of room for materials. Okay, let's see if that makes it so I can cash them in now, or hand them in. Yeah, there we go, there's one. That also empties out some cargo space. Now I have more than one mission here to hand in, so what am I... Must be over another rewards thing that's in the way. Got a couple of these, so this one doesn't do... Yeah, this is the copper. Okay. Telemetry, that's data. Well, it should be fine. See, I should be able to deliver all these. What's the deal here? Only a couple of them have material rewards. There's enough material rewards now. There's room material rewards. So data now is still under the limit. I still got 50, room for 50 there. Sounds like the music has given up. Interesting. Let's get out of this menu and open it up again. This is where we're supposed to be going. Hey, look! I got a ship that arrived. Means the other one should be there any second. Okay, so the only time I've seen like this where I can't hand in a mission is when I don't have the cargo space for the reward or the materials. I've never seen one that I can't hand in when I have space on those. Yet, according to this, I still have missions to hand in. Got several missions to hand in. Got all this cargo to hand in, and I can't. So what is going on? Oh, wait a minute. These are industry needs. Never mind. Okay, I'm a dork. I'm a dork. The industry needs ones, yeah. I shouldn't have picked those up. It's gonna hurt my rep with them just a little bit, but you know what? It's alright. Industry does not need that much. I goofed up on those. I shouldn't even bothered. And I really don't want to do that one. Okay, well I messed that up, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, so we want to go back to... Let's see, that's... Okay, that's the one we don't want to do yet. Alright, well let's go back and let's see if we can get any other missions yet. Bookmark, and let's go to LTT. Helps if I do it, if I list it as it is, alphabetically. If I look for it alphabetically as it's listed, how's that? Maybe my, since my eyes aren't working the best right now, maybe I can get the rest of my brain to work instead. And while we're trying to get some distance from the station, how about see if I can get the music started again, or restarted. There we go. For some reason it muted me in my stream channel on Discord, and that's what stopped the music. Alright, let's go back and get one of the... We're going to go back to LTT, see if we can get some other missions. Let's see, we know one ship's there. The Vulture should be there any minute. Hopefully by the time we get there. Now, I do remember when the Python used to be absolutely a phenomenal fighting ship. Especially if you build it up, put better bulkheads in it. And then it got nerfed severely. The turn rate sucks now. It handles as if it's heavier than the gunship. But it doesn't have quite the armament placement of the gunship. I think I might just have to put better thrusters and dirty tune them. Okay, where are we going here? Let's find our station again. There's a lot of small stations here. Some conflict zones. Whoops, I went right by it, didn't I? Probably. Heck, there we go, Haxel. This is, I believe, Haxel's the only large station you can actually park things like an Anaconda at. Didn't burn a lot of fuel, but why not? Let's top it off. Beauty of having a large fuel scoop. Haxel, here we come. That should be the notice for the other ship. And there it is. Ghost Pepper has arrived. So we got conflict zones here. Means we can do massacre missions if we get them. For the might have to maybe upgrade the hull on the Python to reactive. I do believe it's the same weight as the composite. It's just more expensive. Which I do have the money for that, but that is going to really cut down on the rebuy. We're going to add a lot to the rebuy. That'll make the ship a bit more tanky, though. Yeah, rebuy right now is 5.6 million. That's almost as much as it takes to rebuy an Anaconda. Anaconda's 8 million. Just for the base 8, it's 8 million. I think right now my Anaconda's like 11 or 12 million rebuy. And that's not even maxed out. I mean, it's a long way from it. Well, we're coming back to Haxel. It might be worth checking to see if they have any upgrade options that I can improve the Python with.
Land on pad 380.
It's one of the. That's a nice view. I like it. like watching how it animates the thrusters. Got the port thrusters for twisting it around, and then of course you've got the main engines and how they dilate. Of course, I like that cooling on the tips too. Cherry red, that's nice. Very nice touches. Alright, so quick, what do we have? Nope, don't care about the industry needs ones. Courier available, might have to do some of those just to grind rank, but is there anything else? Secure an escape pod. Most of these are just grind missions so far. So I guess we're not going to be doing scan missions here necessarily. Either that or they aren't doing them anymore. Now I do believe we had a conflict zone nearby. Ooh, resource extraction site. Let's lock that. Oh, outfitting before we go do anything rash. Let's see if we can maybe do some better kinetic resistance on the armor. Yeah, that or see what my shield upgrade options are, if any. I think I might already be on a, either I'm on a B or an A on the shields. Okay, so I'm already on a 6A shields. I need to get that engineered so I can augment it. Get better thermal resistance. That would be good. Alright, so let's not worry about that. Oh, the let's get rid of the interdictor while I'm here because I really don't need that. Let's store that because I can use that on other ships. Or if I want to use it on this one again later. Okay, so I've got module reinforcement. Let's put a hull reinforcement in here. Hull reinforcement. There we go. So a 3D is the largest I can get for this. I'm going to cut down on my jump range a little bit, but that's okay. Still in excess of 20 light years. That's good. Okay, my power requirements are down a bit as well. Now, core internal. The only thing they offer here is military grade, which already... Well, they just have no stock for the Python. Well, that blows. Guess we can't do anything there. Let's see, my thrusters on here currently, I can upgrade those, but I already have. See, those give me better handling, also a bit more power to run them. Actually, those are better in every way except for power, aren't they? 17% more power, but much better in every other department. Because right now I'm running 6D modified. Those are dirty tuned. Can I do a 5? No, 5 isn't going to give me enough. Even if I didn't dirty tune those, that's probably the only way I can get that high enough. That'll make it more maneuverable. Of course, it's also making it a lot heavier. I'd rather do 6A if I'm going to go to the expense. I'm already running a 6A power plant, so I can make it a little more maneuverable, but again, I'd rather go with the 6A. If I'm going to spend the money on it, might as well get the 6As. But they don't offer it. Okay, distributor, let's see if we can upgrade this, because that's something I just could not upgrade where I was before. Ooh. That's 80 tons. Ouch. So, go 7D, which is currently what it's got. That's 80 tons, so same weight and better everything else. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll make the recharge and the charge up and the recharge both improve quite a bit. And I haven't really done anything to seriously modify that yet anyway. Alright, so rebuy cost just went up a bit. Thrusters. I really want to upgrade those, but I want the A's. Let's see, is that the same weight as what I'm running right now? Got 6D, those are 40 tons. No, that makes it heavier. The 6D. Oop. So that's currently what I have, but what I have is a little heavier. For dirty tuning, though, makes it perform better. So 21.3 light years. And if I go the 6As, if I can get them, I'll keep the same jump range, which I've already given up a bit of. Well, let's go try it in a Haz-Res, see how it works. Just make sure everything's topped off. Well, at least let's go to a resource site. See if we can go find some criminals to pick on.
Docking couple disengaged. Observe station regulations on exit. You have exceeded the station exclusion zone.
Yeah, that definitely recharges a bit faster. It's recharging almost as fast with 2 pips as it does with 4. So if I put it on 4 pips now for the motor, for the engines. Oh yeah, that's much better. It also has more capacity. That's good. That means the shields will get that capacity, have that capacity longer. That'll be good. So this is a low extraction site, which means we're hopefully not going to find a huge amount of conflicts, but we should find a little bit. Should find at least a couple of less than desirables. Well, I definitely do not feel on on top of my game the last couple of days, though. Been a little under the weather. It's not helping. Trying to do right now at least a stream every like 2 days, every 3 days at most. Well, I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I am going to upgrade the motherboard of my computer, so I'll try to work that around keeping at least a couple more regular uploads and streams. And the rocks appear. Okay, who do we have? So, that our weapons deployed. Warrant scanners appropriate. We don't want to bother the security service people. We're not going to pick on the Type 6. Oh, that might be the bad guys we're looking for. Just behind us. There we go. Nope. He's this way. Is he clean or wanted? No, he's clean. He's a good guy. Alright, we don't pick on him. He's gonna be clean. Should be the keelback. Yep, he's clean. Ah, the person that's scanning me right now, they're probably not clean. Unless it's security service. That's not security service. Okay, you're a troublemaker, so... Well, it works well for picking on little ships. Okay, Mr. Viper, you're a little tougher than a Sidewinder, aren't you? Of course. You're also wanted. The beams do a reasonable amount when I get full juice to them. I like that now I can sustain the beams. That's nice. Couldn't do that before. Okay, security service is picking on or shooting at somebody over there. So I see you there shooting it. I think they killed it, whatever it was. Well, okay then. Mr. Cobra, what are you? Well, at least the ships are progressively getting a little tougher. Well, bigger anyway. Too far away from me. Let's try not to hit the rock. Did I finish it? Nope. Let me finish this scan. He doesn't want me to finish the scan. Where did I get it? Clean. Nothing to scan, he's clean. Alright, what do we have here? Well, bummer. Was hoping for more bad guys, more wanteds. They'll come, I know they always do. It always goes from a low and it always gets more hostile. Oh, he's checking me out too. Now these beams that I'm using right now have regen capabilities, so they're not all damage, but for smaller ships they work pretty well. Of course I gotta get closer to keep the damage up on them. Okay, who's scanning me? Security, I don't care if they scan me. I'm not wanted, so as long as I'm don't shoot the wrong people, they won't care. So right now we're just trying to get the maximum bounties on them. That's a wing of 3. Get a little closer and we'll make it a wing of 2. Okay, wing of 2, where's the rest of his buddies? There's one of them. Come on. Kind of feel like I'm the bully on the block at the moment. Just because so far I've just found the little targets. Come on, where you at? There you are. Quit flying circles, damn it. And he's gone. Didn't even get a chance to shoot at him. Well. Pity, because like I said, the Python used to be quite a bit... Oh, I hit a rock. Python used to be a lot more maneuverable. You're clean, okay. Need somebody who's not scanned already. That person I haven't scanned yet. Where are you at? Oh, you're behind me there. he's getting picked on by somebody. Take it you're not clean. No, you're wanted. I'm definitely liking the upgraded capabilities, the upgraded capacity for these beams. That helps a lot. No immediate hostiles. There's an unknown. Yes, I am flying a Python right now. You're wanted. He's not interested in me because I don't have any juicy cargo. But I'm interested in him because he's wanted. Alright, so we picked a fight with him. Let's see if he respawns. Nope, he didn't want anything to do with this. Well, we'll just melt his shields away. Now he cares. He used to care. Not exactly a high reward, though. So I guess for doing small ship combat, the Python's still very viable. Hell, I haven't even done anything that needed multi-cannons out here in this res. Of course, this is a low extraction, not a high or a has res. Probably have to get a little closer back to the res marker. Where is it? It's over there. Let's get a little closer to that and see if we can find some more bad guys to target. There's an unknown. Okay, two things I'm doing to improve my turn rate is I'm using my down thrusters and flight assist. That seems to help quite a bit. So I turn off flight assist. That one got blown up before I could get around to him. I hold flight assist, or turn off flight assist as I'm initiating my turn, and I thrust down. So if you're using keyboard, it'd be F. And that does seem to help quite a bit with getting better turn rates. And he blew up. Well, it's not too bad. They helped quite a bit. They blew him up before I could get back around to him. Well, this at least helped my combat rank a little bit. I'm coming to get you, little eagle. That almost didn't seem fair, did it? Okay, yeah, I didn't. That didn't seem fair. It wasn't. Okay, another one. Where is he at? Oh, I just went past him, didn't I? Yeah, I did. There he is. Ah, didn't quite finish the scan. No. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Finish the scan. I had to start it again. I gotta get a hit on them before they destroy them. Okay, I'll destroy them. There we go. Yeah, 13,000, that was worth it. Okay, so all the yellow ships I gotta stay away from. Where are you at? Oh, that's the Hazres. Your ship is the other way. He's already in a fight. Where are you going? There we are. I'm not even going to finish my scan before he gets destroyed, so I might as well just help. And got nothing out of that one. That's alright. Win some, lose some. Got another potential customer. Where are you at? Nope, he blew up. Blew up or left? Probably blew up. Are you clean? No, you're not. Not going to be much of a bounty, but it is just a Sidewinder. Okay, that just was being a bully, wasn't it? You gotta say, I love that distributor. It really, really helps. I might have to engineer that about for a better charge rate or better capacity, but I wonder if I can do that for capacity. Eagle. Where are you at, Eagle? Where are you at? Oh, you're over this way. So thrust down and then flight assist. And we can almost keep up with them. I might have to go to a little more aggressive area, huh? Maybe Hazres. Of course, I think this one's getting a little closer to a Hazres. Don't care about the Type 7. If I was farming for components, I'd do that in Anarchy. Nope. Nothing left there. Alright, let's go find some place that has a little more action. Just for the fun of it. See how it performs under a little more stress. Okay, so we have a couple of conflict zones nearby. I really don't want to do that right now. But we have maybe a high or a Hazres. Power play cycle imminent. Okay. Yeah, they want me to go after Mr. Porter again, but I think I want to do reactive armor on this for missions like that. Okay, so what do we have nearby? We have resource extraction. There's a Hazres. Let's go check that out. Let's see how this handles in a Hazres. A low res, we saw that, or a low extraction, we saw that. And that was a bunch of small ships, which it melts. See how we do with a little bit bigger ships. And this is just with military. It's with military grade hull or bulkheads. Beam lasers modified for or engineered for efficiency, and also well, they're also heal beams for friendlies. So as long as I don't shoot a, well, these other guys, they're not actually listed as friendlies because I'm not like in a conflict zone or in a wing. Okay, what do we have? You're clean. I guess behind me. Nope. It's over here. Clean. Well, somebody's scanning me, so they're not all clean. You're clean. You're not clean. That was kind of a weird effect. The lasers looked like they were disappearing. As it gets closer, at least it does more damage. Oops, just hit my mic. Sorry about that. Hope I didn't ring it to his ears. And he's done. So I gotta wait for a little bit bigger fights, huh? At least that one had some more health to it, or more resistance. This eagle isn't going to be any harder. Might be a little faster. So it's an expert. If you're gonna pick on me, I'm gonna definitely hit back. Let's get closer so we can do more damage. There we go, yeah, the closer you get, the more it hurts. See, look at that. Within 600 meters, these do the maximum damage. Cobra, oops, back this way. And it's gone. Here we go, maybe. Is this clean? No, not so much. Well, nope, that's clean. That would have been bad to shoot at it and find out the wrong way. Yeah, I should be racking up a few bounties this way. One pip into booster just to get so I can catch them faster. We gotta get within 3 to do the scan. There we go. 3K. And within like 2.5 to 3.5K, the lasers still hit them. That was weird, game glitched for a moment. We can't outmaneuver an eagle, but we can sure hit it harder than it can hit us. Okay, so 1 pip in thrusters, or 2 pips isn't enough to keep the beams fully powered. Good to know. Okay, it looks like those are fully, or the shields are fully covered there. Should be on 100%. Yep, 100%. Alright, any more customers? What am I getting? Let's see, I should probably take a look at what my bounties I've got so far. We'll hit this eagle up and then find out. Oh, he's in a wing. He's got a buddy, which means they're both wanted. Which means I'm going to have two people picking on me while I'm picking on them. Ow, we just bumped a rock. I think the rock did more damage to us than the eagle did. Where you going, eagle? There you are, behind us again. I'll let you get behind me. No, no, no. Well, let's pick on you since you're picking on me. Besides, you got a bounty on your head. Guess I better scan you before I kill you. You're not going to let me do that, are you? I really don't care if he even gets his shields back. I want that scan. Thank you. Now let's do something about that hole while he's trying to get his shields back. Yeah, target shields offline. And he's down. All that for 8,000 credits. Well, okay. What do I have for... Yeah, I got a few. I mean, it's not a huge amount, but there's a couple there. 111,000. That's pretty good there. Could do with a few more. Keelback I don't care about. Ask Scout, maybe. That's either going to be security. No, that's not security service. That's probably going to be somebody that's wanted. Nope, they're clean. Who's scanning me right now? Are you clean? You are not. Oh, just out of range. Come on now. Cooperate. Oh, you're in a fight. Okay, we're close to thinking about it. Where'd he go? Wow, that felt like I was turning in molasses. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I know, I know. Target's almost offline. There we go, that felt a little better. Okay, 50,000. That was more worth it. We don't have anybody mad at us right now. Okay, sorry about that, Cashel. I wasn't a little focused on what I was harvesting there. Yeah, so engineering so far, I've got two size 2 beam lasers that have efficiency mod on them, level 3 efficiency, and that's why I can go continuously with those with the A-rated distributor. Let's see, the drives are D-rated dirty drive tune level 3, grade 3. Jump drive is a grade 5, A-rated 5, size 5 jump drive. So I went with an A6 power supply that hasn't been modded yet, or that's been, overcharged. That mod has been done so I could do the power. And let's see, what else we got on here? Oh, and I've got 3 multi-cannons that have basically a damage or corrosive shell. That's what I have, the corrosive shell, and I believe those are also overcharged. Oh no, sorry, I've got the short-range blaster engineering for those. And that actually is really good as far as close combat. Not so good at distance, they're pretty much ineffective, but the efficiency rating on the beams gives them a pretty good range. So that pretty much sums up the mods I have currently. I've got 2 shield boosters with, oh sorry, those also have augmentation. Okay. Oh. Okay, you're wanted. And you're gonna melt. So even at 3K, these 3 kilometers, I can still get some hits on them. Oh, there we go. Get a little closer, does a little more. Less than under 3, I can definitely hit them pretty good. Again, as you can see, the efficient weapon on the beams really pays off to be able to continuously fire them. And the A-rated power supply, I went to the 6A because it's lighter than the 7C I was running. And that also gave me better capacity. Okay, let's get a little bit closer to the Hazres because we got a little far away from that. See if we'll get some more critters popping up here that have wanted statuses on them. Come out, wherever you are. There's a fighter. Means there's probably an anaconda nearby. That's clean, so we're not picking on them. And they're wanted. Almost there. Oh. There we are. 2.5 for the scanner, it looks like. And your shields are going down. Not that I need them for this, but they shred pretty well for armor. Okay, a little Sidewinder, your number's up. Hmm, 87,000, not bad. It's a little more like it. Be surprised if this isn't clean. Yep. So the ASP scouts, most of the ASP scouts in this system have been clean. Actually, all of them so far have been. Python? Are you a bad Python? Are you one of those bigger targets that's going to pick on me? Yes, you are. But that's what I was wanting. See how we do against him. Not in a wing. Okay, bigger target combat. Come on, shields. The shields will go down here soon enough. No, mine went down. Now his are down. The question is, can I whittle him down faster than he's whittling me down? No, don't reload while we're in combat. Ow. Will you stop that? Gee. You act like I'm shredding you or something. You're mad at me about it. Okay, so he is. 244,000. That should be enough to fix the armor and get some pretty little bonus out of that. Okay, so not too bad. But most definitely need some improvement. I think the reactive hull will definitely, or reactive bulkheads, definitely make a big difference over the military grade composite. Now let's see if we can go get repaired and maybe grab the Vulture. But Python's not doing too bad. Let's see, we want... Where is Hex? Get resetting, thank you. Axel, there we go. Well, that was a bit of fun. Found out how I did against a tougher ship that had some pretty damaging weapons. Cut him apart before he cut me apart, although he did shred 70% of my hull. The module reinforcement obviously helped. So that 30% there is a good thing I put that hull reinforcement in, because that's about how much that provided, is 30%. All the message spam. Okay, now, no more unread messages. Yes, I think I'm going to have to take some time, go around a couple more stations, maybe do a little more looking online, find out where I can get... Oh, you know, I know exactly where I can go. I can go to Ray Gateway. Ray Gateway in Dagandri. That's got the reactive bulkheads. That has full outfitting for the Python. That's where I want to go. But let's go get our hull fixed first. Oh, you know, that's not going to matter. Oh, wait, I want my bounties. Yeah, let's go here so we can collect bounties. Because I want to get the money from the bounties, because that's quite a bit of money. Started racking up there.
Galaxy Tango Romeo Uniform.
I like playing with the auto dock when I get close. It's like, okay, will it pick it up here? It did!
Okay, Commander.
Although it's trying to scoot way over to the side. But it got it. Hopefully I'm going to have enough to do the reactive without going below the rebuy of any of my ships. So 105,000 to repair. 3,000 in bullets. Okay, so like mission. Are they in lockdown? No, they're not. Alright, so let's go to contacts. I have a fair amount of bonds. 805,000, not bad. I could do better if I do the, well, if I could do, should be able to do pretty well for the contact or the combat bonds. But that was pretty good for just basically bounty hunting. Is there anything here I can do for? No, nothing I can do here right now for the for Duval. And again, they do not have. Like here, they don't have bulkheads, do they? So it looks like we'll be going out to Gandry, hit up Ray Gateway. And if I buy the bulkheads there, I also get a 15% discount. Yeah, so if we go into core internals here, they don't have any stock for the Python. And I'll bet they still don't have any stock for the thrusters, which I'm pretty sure I can get at Ray Gateway. Yeah. Still only have 6B here. So, alright, so look at shipyard. Oh, I went to outfitting again. That doesn't help. No, I want shipyard. Come on, thumb work. And stored ships. So now we've also got the Explorer. That's strictly my exploration ship. And it also does, I can do planetary landings with it as well. The way it's outfitted, it's getting, what, 40 light years? I've got a couple of different mods on that. So that has the power plant has been overcharged. Size 4 as high as you can go on that. The thrusters have been dirty tuned. Actually, those have been clean tuned. Frame shift drive is a grade 5 for increased range. Power distributor is grade, I believe, 3 for charge efficiency. It improves charge to all 3, so to all the systems, but you lose capacity, but you increase the charge rating. And I've got, for hard points on that, I should have 3 beams, size 3 beam laser with regen sequence, and 2 pulse lasers that both have phasing sequence. The size 2Fs. They're all gimbaled. The phase sequence does a portion of hull damage along with thermal damage to the shields. So while you're whittling away the shields, they're doing hull damage. Yeah, I haven't tried the passenger missions in Quince yet. I'm going to be probably heading back out there tomorrow to do some more grinding out there. And I'll definitely check that out, because I've got to outfit one of my ships, probably outfit the Python for that. replace the hull reinforcement and put in the passenger cabin if I can find one for it. Okay, so the Vulture, quick rundown on the Vulture. This has got military composite on it as well. So this has a size 3 beam laser with regen, and it's got a size 3 multi-cannon, both gimbaled, and that has corrosive shell, and all that has also been grade 5 tuned. No, it's grade 3. Sorry, grade 3 tuned for short range blaster. So that also shreds pretty well. It just doesn't have quite the shredding power of the Python. It has the same thermal damage from the beam laser as what the Python does. It just doesn't have quite as many multi-cannons to whittle the hull apart. This has heatsink launcher, point defense, and of course a shield cell bank. So let's see, basic scanner. Actually, I have a better scanner I can put in that, but I don't need it right now because it puts me just on the edge of, or it's already on the edge of the power it has capable. Of course, that has kill warrant scanner because that is a setup for bounty hunting and combat. It's got a 3C. The size C frame shift wake scanner. 5C bi-weave shields. I'm going to upgrade those. Probably to A. Right now I have them for faster recharging, which in combat really helps. Okay, so on this one right now it's got 21 light year jump range, which is really good for a Vulture, and that is with grade 5 jump drive FSD tuning. And that's also got overcharge on the power, so that I can support everything pretty much full time. For, let's see, power distributor, that's running a 5A. Wish I could put a bigger one in there, but I can't. And then, of course, that has, I believe, 8 tons cargo, which it doesn't really need. And when I do combat with that, I usually swap that out. If I'm doing strictly combat, I'll swap that out with a hull reinforcement, because it already has module reinforcement in it. So that's a pretty nasty little number, and that's a lot of fun to fly. Love the capabilities of it. Okay, so what do we, let's get out of this here. Alright, so right now I've got, what, 94 million? So let's go find out, let's hop to Ray Gateway and find out what it's going to cost to upgrade that to reactive and make that a little bit tougher. Okay, Nagandri. Probably slaughtering the name of that. Alright. 173 light years, that's not too bad. Our current jump range, so 9 jumps. That's not bad. It's because I upgraded and shortened my jump range a little bit. Well, I think after we get to Ray, I don't know. It's going to go a little bit longer. I'm going to see if they have A-rated thrusters as well, so we can get more maneuverability. And also be able to compete with the more maneuverable ships, or the faster ships as well. And then, of course, I can always get them dirty tuned. Dirty drive tuning really does help the performance. But clean drive tuning does as well. Clean drive tuning isn't as extreme performance, but it's a little bit lower on the power load.
All clear. Take care, Commander.
Okay, let's get out of mass lock. Okay, so now we shouldn't have... Oh, we still have bounties. So we'll have to check those bounties other places. Ooh. Plus I have an intel package. That's for Alliance, but I'm not going to Alliance. I should have an intel package for Federal in there too. I'll have to check that when I get to Ray Gateway. And of course, if you're traveling, bring a scanner. Always bring an advanced scanner, advanced system scanner, because you can easily make quite a bit of money on a couple hop trip to go to somewhere else. If you're going for a mission or whatever, and you're crossing systems you haven't been to before, that scanner is a great way to make really good money, and at least enough to help out. I've had it more than pay for upgrades before. I wish engineering wasn't quite such a grind on this, because some of the engineering is really, really grindy, but the ranking is much more of a grind so far. But like grade 5 for multi-cannons, that's a grind. That's a serious grind. I'm assuming shield resistances, if you can get grade 5 anywhere on those, that's going to be a bit grindy as well. Just to unlock the engineers for those. See, Elvira and Felicity, I believe, can both do shield tuning. Or at least shield boosters. Elvira does the shield engineering, but doesn't do power. She does FSD though. Although I do like with the 6A reactor power supply, this does cool off very quickly and handles the heat very well with fuel scooping. At Cashel, don't worry too much about not having too much of the engineering work done. I just started doing the engineering probably a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. The first 2 years I played the game, I didn't bother with it at all when it came out for Horizons. Well, it wasn't 2 years ago it did that, but I've had this game since December 2014, and they brought out Horizons quite a while ago now. Been over a year. And I just got tired of all the AI with engineered ships beating up on me all the time. And just absolutely trolling me, you know, just over and over. So I decided at one point, okay, I got the invites to a couple of the engineers. Let's go find out just what they can do and see if that helps. And Todd the Blaster, that was one of the most worthwhile engineers I unlocked. Too bad I can't pull up too much of the engineers on this. Well, I can before we jump. So Felicity, of course, FSDs, power supplies, Elvira shields and a few others. Oh, the Dweller. You want to unlock the Dweller. The Dweller will do tuning on the lasers, like the beams and the pulse lasers. He does those. And I believe we can get up to grade 5 on those through the Dweller. So I've got room for improvement on a couple of my weapons that I have set up, but for the most part, they're basically where I want them. Let's just scoop it maximum right here. Try to do that without running into the Corona. 5 jumps. That's not too bad. Now this is hostile space because I have Felicity, or not, sorry, Felicity, Aisling, sorry, if I can talk tonight, Aisling Duval, because I pledged to her for the power, so I had the opportunity to get the prismatic shields again. Had those before, lost my ship that had them, lost them. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let me keep the shields. And since I was no longer with that power, I couldn't rebuy them. So I had to rejoin the power, and now I've got to redo the grind to get up to grade 3. I don't care about like getting rank 5. I just want to get the shields back. And when I get them, I'm going to grind the money real quick to buy them for every single ship I have. Once I've got them on every ship I own, yeah, I'll do what I need to maintain the rating to get them, to buy them for more ships. Because once I do get the Corvette unlocked, then I definitely want them on that as well. I'm not too far from being able to unlock the cutter. I got a couple more ranks to do on that. But I think I'd rather... In fact, Quince will take care of that, more or less. So I'm not too worried about grinding for that. And I really don't want the cutter. I'd prefer the Corvette over the cutter. I know the cutter is more tanky and it's more sleek looking, it's more modernized, but I like the industrial, you know, it's like the, I like the ships that are industrial looking and more what I think they would actually look like, what humans would build. This music might be better for while I was in the Hazres. Or for a combat zone. Conflict zone, yeah. Wait, what? 2 more or 3 more? 3 more jumps. So definitely want better thrusters and hopefully stronger armor. And still have some money left over. Of course, I should have at least part of the money left over with the military composite, because I'm going to upgrade that, which will exchange it. kind of nice with a large scoop and an A-rated power supply in the Python. You can just kind of scoop and go and not worry too much about as much about the heat. Looks like we had somebody else join us on stream. Welcome, welcome. A little late night stream, just kind of trying to do some outfit tuning on my Python a bit. Did a little combat earlier, got our butt kicked a little bit earlier, did some Haz-Res, kicked butt there. Instead of getting ours kicked. It's been a little trade-off here and there. Now I'm gonna go back and refit for better armor. See if I can get a little upgraded and potentially make the Python a bit more agile. But hopefully without sacrificing too much of the jump range. Because I've already got the jump drive engineered to its maximum. In fact, I don't think I can get any better than what I have on the jump drive right now. I don't know, maybe I'll have to grind grind a whole bunch of sulfur and components. Well, I don't need sulfur. Those I need to grind components for those, for the grade 5. But I might just do some off-camera grinding next couple of days and see if I can get that upgraded. See if I can do any better tuning than what I've got. Maybe go let Elvira do the tuning on it. Okay, and we're in the right system now. Ray Gateway, there we go. Okay, Ray Gateway doesn't have everything, but they sell the Python here, and they seem to have most of the components for the Python. And you also get a 15% discount on all parts you buy here. As long as you're not wanted in this system, it's okay to come here. If you do get interdicted by system security, they won't shoot at you as long as you don't fire on them. They're just going to warn you that they're watching you. That's about it. See if we can trim some of this time to arrive at Ray Gateway. There we go. Yeah, so don't be surprised if we get interdicted on the way to Ray Gateway. Come on, Elite. Quit doing the whole, oh, you're going too fast when we're obviously not. Throttle's a lot lower than what the ship's going. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it gets us there faster, but we don't get there any faster if we have to loop around and catch it again. Of course, that's a really good way if you got cargo to have a less likelihood of pirates interdicting you. We'll try to do this without hitting the planet. If the ray gateway is orbiting. That'd be bad if it was behind it and you ran right into the planet trying to get there. Try to get there in a hurry and right into the planet. I haven't done that, but I have approached a planet way too fast. And that does almost as much damage to you as if you do the emergency stop at the sun or at a star. Okay, this is the side that was facing the planet. That should be the side with the gate. If you're ever not sure, the door, the airlock almost always faces the planet. Almost always. I've seen some that are more parallel to it, but rule of thumb is that they tend to face the planet. It's a little different look. See the dash. It's me looking around wondering what's going on. There we go. Not sure which way I like it. If I like it the crimson or better than the white, but I really do like the crimson with the gray. It has a really nice look to it. I also have a white, tactical white I can put on it. There we go. Alright, so we want outfitting, so it's gonna toss us down below the deck anyway. Let's see what they've got. Okay, let's see. Core. They do 114 million. Oh, how much is it going to be if I exchange? Ouch, it's going to be expensive. 70 million. Oh, ouch. That means I'm only going to have 20 million left. Now, is that going to affect the weight any? I don't think so. The jump range stays the same, so the weight's the same. So this will be less thermal resistance, but 120% more kinetic and explosive. Or 25% more kinetic, sorry, 20% more explosive. And this is only thermal. So that'll do better against rockets, missiles, and shrapnel, cannons, the likes. Yeah, but it has the same hull boost as the military. The military gives you a little bit better on all of them. A little bit less kinetic, but better explosive. Or yeah, that's right. Less kinetic and less explosive, but more thermal. This one's kind of picks that back up. So 150% improvement on explosive and 224% on kinetic, which is pretty darn good. Although it loses quite a bit on thermal. So that's probably something to do then when I'm ready to do the engineering on the hull. Alright, so let's look at thrusters. Can we At least upgrade our thrusters to something much more juicy. Oh yeah, we could definitely upgrade to those. And so 20... So we're going to lose a little bit of jump range. Because we have 6Ds right now. 2133. We're going to lose a little bit of jump range, but we're still 20.75 laden. Oh, that's still reasonable. Plus I can do some things to lighten it up in other ways. So yeah, let's exchange. That's going to be 13 mil. Yeah, see now, if I'm doing that anyway, it's going to make it more maneuverable. That also uses a little more power. So I'm glad I did the engineering, because that 26.27 megawatts, it wouldn't be enough. The 6A, in fact, this is a pretty good improvement on it. I got decent engineering on that. The if we find the 6A in here again, yeah, the 6A power, or no, back to thrusters. I want power plant. Okay, power plant. There we go. So, okay, so the 6A power plant comes with 25.2 megawatts. And the engineering on mine, so installed, or what we've got installed, is 27.84. So these thrusters, this setup I have, if I didn't do the engineering, it wouldn't have enough power. And I would have to go with the 7. Of course, if I go with a 7A, that'll give me 30 megawatts, but it also adds like another 20 tons. Because the 6A weighs 20 tons and it's double that for the 7. I don't really need the extra right now that it has for the power, because I've engineered it to 27 and that's enough. So I'd rather have the 20 tons less. Plus upgrading to military composites, that really made a negative impact on jump range. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave military composites on for now. We've got the 6A thrusters, so dirty tuning on those eventually. I'll do that maybe tomorrow or the day after. I gotta do some grinding to get the supplies for that. Don't quite have the materials for that right now. Let's see, livery. So the other paint jobs I have available are some of the tactical paint jobs. Let's see. Tactical gray. Got the red. I like the red. Here's the white. I had the white for a while. I just think I like the look of the red a little better. But I do like how with the white, all the decals turn gray. It's kind of a nice look. And of course this way they're all white. I wish you could change the color of those. That's not bad that way though. It dulls them down a bit. That's graphite. Looks almost unpainted though. That's of course tactical crimson, that's what it is. I say it's khaki, cobalt. That kind of looks nice too. And Black Friday, which I really like that paint job too. I don't know, graphite or red? I think I like the dimmed decals of the graphite better. Yeah, let's rock that one for a little while. Come on, let's get to exit. And of course, weapon detail is red. Oh. I haven't done anything with the name on the ship name, have I? No, I haven't. Okay, so... Oh. Cancel. I don't need to worry about ship ID. I want nameplates. Let's do... I like this one. Yeah. That works, maybe. Nah, let's go with that. I think I'm gonna do that in the white, the light gray. Yeah. And we're gonna have to name it. Oops, don't need that. Okay, wrong button. Clicked out of the game and went to their website. Okay, so we got those two, and let's name it something other than Python. I'm trying to think, 'cause I'm trying to build it to be fairly mean, fairly combat competent. Let's see. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and name this because it's got all the guns that pop out of it for now. So we'll call this one Medusa, which is actually... Oops. Keyboard not working. Medusa is from... Come on. That was from another ship, an ASP Explorer that I had set up. I think this one's more appropriate for it. Be interesting to do like a reptile green on it. So I'll go ahead and give this one the nameplate Medusa. So I've got Medusa, I've got Sinistar, which is the Anaconda. And I've got, let's see, Cutthroat is my Explorer. We're going to change the name of that one. Probably put the Cutthroat name, and then I've got, yeah, so that's Cutthroat. So I'll probably maybe look at getting a, I don't know, maybe a Fer-de-Lance and call that one Cutthroat. Rename the Explorer something else. And then, let's see, and I've also got the Vulture, which is Ghost Pepper, and the Sidewinder, which doesn't have a name. That one is just there to mess around with the docking computer, just to play. And I think I'm going to probably do a video on that soon. Because one thing that's a real hoot to do with the docking computer is you find a spot somewhere on a station, just go anywhere on the station, basically get the ship right up against the station, like in like real tight spaces, and then request docking and just throttle down and let it try to figure it out. And occasionally you get some really humorous results. So I'm gonna have to see what, you know, I'll play around with that and do another video on that, or do that on probably do a live stream and play around with that, where we'll do nothing but just try to see what we can do to mess up the docking computer on purpose. Alright, so I think that's probably going to be it for tonight. Yeah, we've gone over 3 hours. See if we can get to it. See what the ship looks like since we got the paint job on it. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good in the graphite. I like that. It's a little darker than with the crimson, but I like how the wording and everything is nice and subtle. Okay, that's a strange artifact thing going on there. Well, that's my head, and it's all shiny. I didn't realize the helmet was mirrored. Interesting. You know, that's what I should do. Let's take the helmet off. Why not? Oh, I don't even need to do it there. Let's exit this. Let's use Hollow Me over here. Takes the same place. So, helmet. Okay, so we'll keep the helmet style. Oh. And let's use only for emergencies. Now, I don't know why they don't have more hairstyles to choose from. Because none of their pre-programmed ones are even close to what I have. So I can't make a Hollow Me. Let's fix this. So, like, okay, that's kind of like what my hair has been like for years, but it's not quite that long anymore. I keep it a lot shorter. But I don't have red on the sides. So I guess that would be the closer. Of course, most of the time I kept it real short like that. Yeah, let's see if I have any more. Either that or the... Yeah, that's a little more like what I've got anyway. I do keep it that short almost all the time now. No mustache. And no beard. Oh, that's color. Looking a little pale, though. Alright. Oop. Let's, close enough. Okay, now let's do it again now. Hey, that looks better. There. That's more like it. Then only use the helmet during emergencies. Okay, I'm liking it. Yeah, that paint job's growing on me. I like it. And of course the nameplates. Nameplates are looking good. Like they're subdued. Yeah, that works because that matches the mercenary skull pretty well. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for tonight. So thank you very, very much for joining. And everybody take care and take it easy, and we'll catch you in the next one. So fly safe.